GameStop call volume above normal and directionally bullish. It is a beautiful day in the markets, especially for GameStop, AMC, and some other short squeeze plays, and we have an insane earnings week as well. Over the weekend, we talked about Ryan Cohen's tweets, and what do you know? Exactly like we said, a boom boom candle on Monday is currently happening. We saw bullish option flow detected in GameStop with 80,232 calls trading. Implied volatility increasing almost 11 points to 69%. Probably higher now as we speak. November 1st, weekly 21 calls and weekly 22 calls have been the most active options, with total volume in those strikes near 12,600 contracts, and the put to call ratio is 0.16. We saw over $2 million net call premium today on GameStop alone, with $21 and $22 calls being targeted. And as anticipated, those calls went in the money. Now, before we jump into the charts, today, according to some data and some studies, has been the greatest day for stock market performance on average. But not only that, it is also the Volkswagen squeeze anniversary today. And Volkswagen just came out with some news, planning to close at least 3 manufacturing plants in Germany and lay off tens of thousands of workers. As an old squeeze play like that is unfortunately not doing well, GameStop's floor continues to hold up. Every single time we get down basically below $20 or below $21, GameStop is set for a bounce. Based on the chart pattern, everything played out exactly to a T, and we're going to talk about where it's going to go next. But I just want to remind you, if you haven't yet, make sure to like the video and make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have post notifications turned on. Right up here at this recent peak, September 30th, we called out the downtrend on GameStop. We also called out this mini pop and then the scale back down, and then we also called out this big move right here. And if you don't believe me, I have the receipts of Discord entering call contracts up over 200% on some of the contracts this morning and 100% on some of the other contracts as well. It doesn't end here though. Well, a lot of you stocks, if you predicted this, so what is next? Well, based on everything playing out perfectly to a T, what GameStop should theoretically see is 2 scenarios. One scenario being sort of channel trade around these levels around $22 until November 5th before moving back up, or moving back up right now past $25, potentially right up to $29 over the next 2 weeks. Okay, we're looking at a 2-week time frame into early November for GameStop to come up to $29. Also, not to mention, AMC is posting earnings on November 6th as well, so that is another catalyst that we're looking forward to. So by November 8th, which is the Friday of next week, I expect to see GameStop well above $25, as well as AMC moving up. Now, GameStop is up 7% on the day, was up about 10%, got all the way up to $22.48, fighting resistance at this level at $22.35. Next levels are $25 to $25.31, and then you're looking at that $29 level. AMC 445 finally up 3% on the day. Seeing green in AMC is like a miracle at this point, and I'm so glad we are seeing it because it's at a crucial level. We wanted so badly to build a candle above 435, and it means so much more than you think, because if it didn't do this, then you would get this invalidation of AMC scaling higher and actually point towards a major downtrend. So we want to continue to see AMC build levels further and further from $4.35. That's ultimately what we're watching. Obviously, we know that they are going to drop tons of short exempts on this, keep the price down, so on and so forth, unfortunately. But based on the market dynamics right now, it just looks like some sort of black swan event is brewing. We also called out Wolf and have been talking about it, WULF, up almost 12% on the day, trading at $7.10, giving a price target of about $7.60 to about $8.70 on Wolf. I closed half of the contracts that I had in this. Again, made another decent gain on Wolf. This could very well continue to rally, and you probably only seen it over here on this channel. So if you guys have gotten in Wolf or made money on Wolf and you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Now I want to talk about some other stocks. Robinhood is now allowing bets on who's going to win the election this year. Robinhood will begin rolling out presidential election event contracts on October 28th through Robinhood derivatives. They are continuing to innovate. However, they always end up doing some sort of shady stuff. I personally will not be betting on that over there on their platform, which is going to lead us into DJT stocks, which is Trump stock, Trump Media and Technology Group, up over 17% on the day, trading at 45.67. We talked a little bit about this a few days ago. Said if it breaks out, you're watching 38.50, then $45 for a high before the election. As of right now, I would not jump in this play, but I will say I am very surprised with how much the volume is holding up. Volume is increasingly rising, showing that more people are actually still jumping in at these levels, which honestly blows my mind. The momentum that DJT stock is getting is very impressive. However, based on the high that we're at right now, even if it wants to go higher, I would expect a pullback back to about $38.50 before moving up once again. Just be very, very careful if you're trading DJT stock. Now, we are going to have some earnings coming out this week. I just want to talk about Google really quick, 168.31. I'm not going to tell you what direction this is going to go. I also want to note I'm going to be looking into these earnings plays more and letting Discord know what the plan is, but I want to give you some levels. If Google comes out with some phenomenal earnings and guidance, 175.53 and 183.25 are your price levels. If it goes south, 164.95 and 158.55 are your price levels. Keep those in mind. Take a screenshot if you will. Ford building out this flat top, currently up 2%, trading at $11.30. It has earnings tonight. If Ford gets some good earnings, again, price targets $12.18, $12.80, $13.30. If not, I assume Ford's going to have a hefty drop down to about $9.70. Tesla trading at $269.76. Now, this was very important what we saw with Tesla today, and obviously it failed. 273, we saw a high at Tesla, 273.14 or so. This is very important because it broke the recent peak back in July. Most of the time, Tesla loves to play out this pattern, but it never breaks the top peak, which would put it in a new trading range, likely to push it up to 295. 315, so on and so forth, which could very well still happen. Keep a very close eye on Tesla. If we build out a spring right here and we never break under 264, Tesla is likely to have another move up. If Tesla shows weakening momentum and comes under 264, watch 260, 250, so on and so forth. But as of right now, it's at a crucial level for a potential breakout to 295. Touching on the overall market, up 0.38%, trading at 581.23. We do have a lot of market catalysts coming out this week, and the SPY is still holding up in the top range, just slowly scaling higher. But if it keeps building candles like this very slowly to the upside, I would personally expect some sort of hard move down, unfortunately. That is what I would be watching for on the SPY. However, if we get a slighter pullback and build a candle in the bottom and then maybe another candle in the bottom, I would expect a nice move up, right? We're getting closer to the highs as catalysts are lining up, which is ultimately either going to bring the SPY up to around 600 or get a nice pullback 573.63. Overall, crypto is showing strength as well. Bitcoin up 1.16%, trading at 68,700. We are back at this amazing level that we have to watch. If Bitcoin breaks above 69, watch for it to break into all-time highs, and a lot of cryptos are going to follow. We're going to see the altcoin season, so on and so forth. Speaking of crypto, last but not least, Bitcoin mining becomes legal in Russia starting November 1st, and Hong Kong says they will issue more crypto exchange licenses by the end of 2024. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. If you are having an amazing day in the market today, drop YOLO, all caps, in the comments down below, and make sure to get in the Discord. It's the top link in the description. If you're not in here yet, what are you doing? It's only a coffee a month. I do not overcharge people. You will not even notice it come out. Come level yourself up with the most amazing people who talk stocks and crypto all day long. Overall, best vibes. There are no bad questions, whether you're a beginner or advanced trader. This is the place to go. It's basically a big group chat. I'm also in there on the daily, so you can come talk with me, request videos, so on and so forth. Not to mention, we have options trade alerts in there, option sweep orders, dark pool alerts, insider trade alerts, market news as soon as it comes out, and more, all by AI, giving you alerts as soon as possible. If you want my custom indicator, it's the top link in the description. I also just started something very new. If you want to leave a tip, it can be any amount. I will cover your ticker in a YouTube short. So leave a tip down here and let me know the ticker that you want me to cover, and I will cover it for you guys. Make sure to go subscribe to the second channel. The first vlog is not up yet, but I already have some videos ready for you guys. Last but not least, if you want up to 15 free stocks, hit that Moomoo link, open an account, and make a deposit into your account to start earning free stocks. as well as a $30 cash reward. Gooooo is giving you level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more as a retail trader. But most importantly, when you sign up through my link and deposit into your account, you're getting all these free stocks, each valued up to $2 grand per stock, and earning 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash, and a ton of other benefits. And it's a free platform like Webull or Robinhood, so on and so forth. That is it, guys. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.